I'm John Medani with Ahmad Brooks, and this is the Snooze on AM 1300 The Zone. Today we're commenting on the Magic Johnson Isaiah Thomas flap. Apparently a new book is coming out November 4th, co-written by Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and in that book, Magic has some rather unsavory things to say about his kissing buddy, Isaiah Thomas.
Who can forget them meeting at midcourt and sharing that kiss? And, you referred to it this morning as it being Judas. I mean, really think about it. And now you have these two coming out, and in years there's been this underlying, frustration and hate almost and dislike towards one another. I think for athletes, you try to, John, create something where you can go out and be and compete at the highest level. Maybe this is something that happened, but I think these two guys, and they've shown several pictures of them hugging and being jovial around one another. I think this is an underlying meaning of two athletes who just can't let it go.
Well, somehow this is going to have to get squashed. Now, whose move is it? I think it's Magic's move, because Isaiah is already on record as saying he's crushed. He was blindsided by this. They have dinner together in New York. He'd come into the tunnel, talk to him during Knicks games, etc., and he never knew any of this was happening. Apparently 20 years of water under the bridge. So I think it's Magic's move. I think Magic has to either explain why he never confronted Isaiah about this, or he needs to reveal, hey, I tried to talk to Zeke about this, and he denied it.
Well, and it goes back to, that's kind of like me and you having beef. I mean, two grown men are supposed to handle it in a way where you approach one another. And that's the whole point. I understand Isaiah's argument, and if that is true, if Magic did not approach him before going to the book first, that is completely inappropriate for two guys who should have more respect for one another, who are in the same brotherhood of being in the Hall of Fame.
And then it's funny, Isaiah, kind of a parting shot saying, I wish he would have talked to me, had the courage to talk to me as a man instead of profiting on it from a book. Magic Johnson, one of the most successful athletes to entrepreneurs in the history of time. I don't think he needs the cash, so we'll see what happens there. For those of you waiting, no, we're not going to kiss. That's today's edition of The Snooze. Ahmad Brooks, John Medani. Catch us every day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1300.
Snooze, you lose.